3:13 in the morning, that's what time it is, folks. Why am I out running at 3:13 in the morning, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Today, I'm doing a challenge created by one of the toughest men in the world, the legend, David Goggins. Let's go get him, folks.
The David Goggins Challenge. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. To begin your day, you wake up at 2:30 a.m. Get ready to do a 20 to 15 mile jog. Everything in me, my brain, my muscles, my body, all wants me to turn back and put my head back on that pillow. Get another 6 hours sleep. Even my dog is wondering what I'm doing. But I can't stop now. I've decided that I'm going to do this. I'm uncomfortable. I got a headache. My muscles are tired. I want to fall asleep again. Something's gonna happen. If something happens, I'm the only one awake. Should I do this? Do I really need to do this? No one's gonna care if I don't do this.
This man is a self-made beast. Widely considered to be the toughest man on the planet and one of the greatest endurance athletes of all time.
I was just an insecure, scared kid. And the only way I could find myself was through putting myself through the worst thing possible.
He's the only member of the U.S. Armed Forces to complete SEAL training, the U.S. Army Ranger School, and the Air Force Tactical Air Controller training.
No one was here to help me. And the feeling I had every morning, I started shaving my head when I was 16 years old. And the feeling I had every morning, I looked in the mirror, was horrible. And I didn't want to feel like that anymore. And how I felt was a kid going nowhere, a kid that was scared. And most kids will accept that and look for help. But the best thing that happened to me, no one helped me.
So that is David Goggins, folks. I am not David Goggins. I will not pretend to be. I am Matt Lambert. And for the next 24 hours, I'll be facing one of the monsters David Goggins has created.
Well, 4.5 miles, and I've hit my first light pole, exited the darkness for the first time in probably the last 30-40 minutes. We're almost to the town. You can see the sky's getting brighter. Another mile to go. Finally made it to the city of Black Falls. Woo! So I got another 0.5 miles to go, and then I'm going to turn around, stop at this gas station, get a drink of water, and head back to the house. And the first challenge is done today. Almost there, roughly 200 yards. Almost there. 15 miles, folks, 15 miles. Just me and the moon and the breeze. Nobody's up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We did it, folks. All right, breathe. 15 miles. Absolutely nothing, which is good because we just started the challenge. The day's only just beginning. Well, let's go home, drink some water, get a couple bananas in the system, have a nice shower. Let's go, folks. So it is currently 5:40 in the morning. So it took 2 hours and 40 minutes to complete that jog. Had to stop at the halfway point, but although it's definitely not a great time compared to someone that runs distance all the time, for me, I just don't train distance. I'll jog quite often, try to jog 3 times a week at least, but it's gonna be a 20-minute jog just because I do martial arts and compete as an amateur fighter, and there's just no point in going longer any 20 minutes. You know, I train my body to perform at a high level consistently for a shorter period of time. A longer period of time would be just fighting what I'm trying to actually train for. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for running the 15 miles, sprinting at the end, and I feel good. But I tell you, I know I'm gonna pay for this for the next couple days. It's gonna hurt. So it's noon time. So what David Goggins has in his daily routine is to go on a 60 to 90 minute run for your lunch break. So I can tell you, I'm in a lot of pain right now. It's only noontime, and you'll see in the list that he does this routine on top of being, he was doing this routine on top of being a Navy SEAL, which is absolutely mind-boggling. So I consider myself to be a relatively tough guy, but I can tell you, this daily routine of his is kicking my butt. Embracing the pain, and then what comes along? An ant came and bit me on the nipple just to make things a little bit worse. What a cruel bugger. Two workouts down. We're halfway done with the day. Now we're gonna go on a bike ride. Now, David Goggins bikes to and from work. For me, that's just not practical, so what I've decided to do is go on a bike ride with my wife. We're gonna go for a 5-mile bike ride, and after that, workout number 3 done for the day, and then the final workout number 4, will follow shortly after. So, we're making some good ground. Will we make it? I don't know. Keep watching. Hey, Julie.
Hi.
So,
people of the internet know you're fighting.
yeah.
Well, Matt's done a whole lot than I did, but this is me joining in today.
This is amazing filming if no one dies. Whew! I took a jump, Cody. Is it recording?
It is. Can you tell us what you're doing?
I'm doing the final workout of the David Goggins challenge. It is weightlifting.
So I got a confession to make. So I don't actually own dumbbells. So I had to grab my wife's dumbbells. And so what I did for this workout was do the good old classic of doing 100 reps of every exercise. So when I was in the military, I lifted weights religiously, but when I got out and became a mixed martial artist and started competing as an amateur, it just my belief in weights is turned. I believe in using body weight and doing very specific exercises related to the activity that you're doing.
Woo, we did it.
This is done. So it's the next day after doing the David Goggins challenge, and I've had time to think about the challenge, get some sleep, and feel how my body feels the next day. Guys, that challenge was probably among the hardest things I've ever done my whole life. It's very humbling. One of the hard things about a challenge is not to do it once, but to repeat it again and again. I can't imagine doing that for a week, a month, or yeah, that's just crazy. My deepest respects to David Goggins for your workout routine. It's absolutely insane, and I'm sure what I did is just such the tiniest taste of what you did, especially when it's written, do your Navy SEAL work. Who knows what on earth you were doing at that time. So, absolutely insane. My deepest respect. Had a fun time, a blast, a lot of pain on your challenge. We finally made it to the end, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you're probably related to me, but I'll take what I can get. Until next time, I'll see you next week for the next adventure. Thank you.